Look at this place. You're never going to believe where we are. And maybe, just maybe, we're closer to home than you even think. Right here in Wisconsin. Go get it.
Hello and welcome to Discover Wisconsin.
Beauty awaits around each bend. The enchantment never ends. For every season there's another reason for you to come discover Wisconsin.
Have you figured out where we are yet? It's a gem found in the Nicolet National Forest. Come along as we discover the wonders of the North Woods in the town of Phelps. Traveling north into the heart of Wisconsin's forest land, Phelps embodies a true North Woods community and proves to be a place to get in touch with an unforgettable part of nature. Literally surrounded by the Nicolet National Forest, you'll find trails like this all around the Phelps area. There are miles of trails to explore with many dedicated to hikers and walkers looking for some quiet time in the woods. Some of these untouched areas provide the best bird and nature watching places in the state, making it an ideal place for professional and amateur photographers alike. If you can plan your Phelps vacation in spring, you'll be treated with one of the most amazing sights you can witness in the woods. Thousands, maybe even millions of trilliums blanket the North Woods, creating a storytime scene of spectacular art created solely by nature. How about for people that come to Phelps for the first time? I mean, they must just be amazed by this beauty.
Well, we are blessed because, I don't know, it's like 3/4 or something of the land in Phelps Township is national forest.
While these trails make for one fantastic hike, if you're someone who likes picking up the pace, there's even more waiting for you to discover, including a new trail system that opened in 2012.
People who are staying at the resorts here in Phelps and around Phelps can get on the trail, this particular trail, and ride to any number of other places in the county, not only over to Conover, but to Land O'Lakes, down to Eagle River, over to St. Germain, and going all the way up to Boulder.
Trails like these aren't only used when green leaves dominate the forest. When the ground is covered in white, grab your cross-country skis and hit the trails again. Winter's definitely no time to hibernate in Phelps. Snow lovers find cross-country skiing here to be an exuberating experience along the frosted trails. And if you feel like slowing down even more, strap on some snowshoes and stay out as long as you like. When was the last time you did this? Bring the family together with a good old-fashioned sleigh ride as you enjoy the area. You may also guess that Phelps is a great place for those who feel the need for a little more speed. Just hop on that engine-driven, snow-defying power sled and let her rip.
Phelps trails are by far the nicest around. You'll hear that from everybody. We've got 40 miles of trails going through all Nicolet National Forests, and it's a great place up here.
Looking to find out more about the trails for all seasons? Just head to discoverwisconsin.com and choose Phelps as your destination. We've just started to scratch the surface in Phelps. When we come back, we're visiting some cool events. And the crew actually gets me to Wilderness Camp. You won't want to miss that. We're back with much more of Phelps on Discover Wisconsin. With a population of a little, and I mean a little, just over 1,500 people, Phelps may be one of the smallest communities in Wisconsin, but its history, tradition, and impact on our state rivals that of our largest cities. The abundance of rich forest land drew the first business to the area in 1896. Not long after that, a town was settled, but it wasn't originally named Phelps. Do you know what it was called? The addition of more lumber businesses and a railroad connecting Phelps to Conover allowed families and the community to prosper. From those beginnings, Phelps developed into a best-of-all-worlds sort of town. With current technology, it's a great place to start a small business, raise a family, and send your children to a world-class school while living in the beauty of the North Woods. There are businesses ranging from high-tech lasers and metal casting to paddle fabrication, custom cabinets, and home building. Just one more of the secrets you'll learn when you visit Phelps. While all of the advancements are impressive, what may be more remarkable is how well they've preserved their history. And it's on display at the Phelps Historical Museum.
I think the nice thing about the museum is they have archives here that are just amazing. The written history and the newspaper type history of all of the big resorts that we have had and have, that's intact, that you can still see if you come here and look for it.
Phelps' respect for history and heritage extends beyond its own boundaries. Each year, they hold an event that shows true American pride and support to our troops. People gather at the Sand Lake Pub to honor the adoption of the American flag, while properly retiring those that have become old and worn. So, Dan, why is this such an important event to the people of Phelps and to you?
Well, it's a good event because it's retiring our old tattered flags, and what that means is that this is a symbol of our freedom, and everybody that fought in honor and have died for this flag and for us in this country.
You're welcome to enjoy this patriotic ceremony and see the honorable retiring of the flags. And come hungry, because there's plenty of food for everyone. Flag Day has meaningful festivities for all to enjoy, but it's certainly not the only event to discover in Phelps.
Scarecrow Fest is really a big way for the Phelps Women's Club to say thank you to the town of Phelps for all their support to us during the rest of the year. But the Scarecrow part is really how we started it, and we have several individuals, businesses, service organizations make our scarecrows. We have a contest and they win a cash prize for the best ones, and we leave them up around town until after Halloween.
The hospitality of Phelps continues as everyone is welcome to join the fun. And there's no shortage of that during Scarecrow Fest. Stroll through the block where you can find some highly impressive handcrafted items created by local vendors. Grab a tasty treat from the Women's Club and top it all off by enjoying live music that plays throughout the day. And if you thought it ended with the crafts, music, and treats, guess again. Made for adults and kids alike, take on the Pumpkin Chucking Challenge and launch those small orange spheres at a target in the lake for a prize. It's harder than you'd think. And you won't want to miss this action. Just goes to show there's plenty to see and do during Phelps Scarecrow Festival. As we fast forward from fall to spring, we're visiting an educational hands-on celebration. The Phelps Maple Syrup Tour jam-packs this event with sweet surprises for the whole family. You can even try your hand at tapping a tree. And of course, there's plenty of mapley treats to sample when you visit. I even had the honor of judging syrup made by the local sugar bushes. Speaking of sugar bushes, you have to take advantage of their free guided tours of local maple syrup producers. Trust me, you'll definitely learn a lot. The time has come to visit Eagle Farm right here in Phelps. We're gonna visit with the Volkman family and see what they put into this great tasting maple syrup. Come on, follow me. Just take me through the process of what happens now with this system that you have.
Okay. We have up here we have our sap elevated, and it runs through a little hole at the other, back through the other, around, and then the sap continually runs and pushes the syrup ahead of it.
Uh-huh. Wow, it's delicious. Man, that is sweet. That is sweet, just like you.
I don't know about that.
Seeing how they actually make the syrup from tree to bottle will give you a lot to think about the next time you're topping your morning pancakes. Tell us what your favorite pancakes are, or what Wisconsin producer makes the best maple syrup on our Facebook page. smells so good. Just search Discover Wisconsin. We also put links to some family-friendly events on our website under our Phelps destination page. After this short break, we'll give you ideas on where to stay during your vacation. And I begin my wilderness camping adventure. Stay tuned. We're back, exploring the wonders of the North Woods in Phelps. So you're starting to see why Phelps would make a great vacation destination. But you don't want to just come here for the day and return home, do you? Well, no worries. Phelps has several options where you can stay for a few days or even a full week. Built on a family model for guests to feel as if it's their home away from home, the Hazen Inn has been part of family traditions for generations.
Well, we've been coming to the Hazen Inn as a family since 2004. Usually we start out each morning with a home-cooked bed and breakfast. Our hosts prepare the food all from scratch. It's just outstanding. And we get to come outside here and enjoy the outdoors. Of course, the lake, and most of the time we have nice sun like this, and we're out recreating, sometimes inner tubing behind a boat, or we see eagles, we hear loons, sometimes during the day, sometimes in the evening. We have a big bonfire over here that we enjoy at nighttime. All kinds of stuff to do.
Whatever resort you choose to stay at, they all have a couple things in common. One, you can access a lot of outdoor recreation from them. And two, they're all focused on treating you as one of their own. The Afterglow Lake Resort has been owned by the same family for over 60 years, and Bill here truly feels part of that family. You guys have been coming here for 17 years.
That is correct.
Why?
It's just, if you look around, it's just fun. First of all, it's peaceful. The kids can run around. We've got stuff to do. We don't have to worry about the kids, and you can just kind of relax. There's something to do for everybody. Kids, there's kayaking, paddle boats. It's just fun.
Did he say fun? That gives me an idea. All right, you guys, who's ready to go on a turtle hunt today?
Me! I am.
Good. Oh my gosh! Don't let him fall out! As you can see, our turtle hunt was successful, but this little guy is screaming to get back to his little turtle habitat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna put him back. Not sure we would have enjoyed the turtle soup anyway. Fortunately, Phelps has a number of restaurants, many of them within the resorts, serving up delicious meals. So we've shown a couple resorts to stay at when you visit. But what if you're looking for something that will get you a little closer to nature? Oh yes, it's time to go wilderness camping. Growing up, I've been camping a lot, but I wasn't about to embark on this journey alone. So I recruited a family and some friends, along with the crew, to join me on this adventure. So Teresa, is this something you and your family really enjoy?
Yeah, we do as a family. It's a good time to enjoy the peace and quiet, the nature, and the beauty of Phelps.
So good to get the kids out too and show them the outdoor lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. We enjoy going on walks and identifying plants. And
I have loved camping since I was little. I am so excited. Just want to get there and set everything up. We'll see how long the excitement lasts as we begin to set up our tents.
These clip-on sides.
I've had this tent for like 6 years, and we just pulled it out of the box.
The Franzen family didn't have a problem with their tent, so they took a little time to enjoy the scenery. Meanwhile, with a little help, we were making progress with my tent.
I'm hungry already. When's dinner?
Trust me, I've been camping before. I just didn't realize how much I counted on my parents to get the campsite ready. Well, the tents went up and it was time to get ready to eat. Thankfully, Chef Colin was there with a plan. What are you making? It smells great.
We're gonna cook up some fried rice, and we're gonna do some honey orange glazed chicken breast.
All right, that sounds like a gourmet meal for out in the North Woods.
It's fabulous. It's a great family thing to do, and everybody loves it, and setting doesn't get any better than this.
It doesn't. Look at
Fast
the fish
jumping
right now.
Yep. Faster jumping. Pretty soon after dinner, break out the fly rod.
That's right. Colin's exactly right. Phelps provides the scenic backdrop. Everyone was having a blast, and as dusk settled in, our camp was ready for some nighttime activities. After seeing this meal be made, we know you're going to want the recipe. And thanks to Colin, if you go to discoverwisconsin.com, you can do that.
Just search for the Phelps destination page.
Voila! Coming up.
What's camping without s'mores?
You said it, Jordan. Let's eat. It's time for more wonders of the North Woods in Phelps as we discover Wisconsin.
It's really pretty, isn't it?
It's beyond pretty.
There is nothing like hanging out around a campfire in the North Woods. It was getting time to call it a night, but not without one last s'more.
So after a great night camping in Phelps and a great dinner that Colin made, I thought I would pitch in and help make a hearty breakfast of breakfast burritos. So we have the bacon going, the sausage, and we're gonna start the eggs here in a minute. So at least everyone's gonna eat good this morning.
While I slaved over a hot campfire, Teresa took her son Michael to the water and started throwing a line to see if anything was biting.
Fly fishing is it's an art. You learn different types of flies and the different types of bugs and the hatches, and you try to match your fly to match the hatches, and it's just a great way to be outside and catch a fish, and I just had one.
In Phelps, it's a place for relaxation because it's peaceful and it's quiet. It's lots of fun because there's many things you can do, like fishing, like as we are right now, and camping, which is really fun. I like doing that too.
Fishing isn't all there is to do in Phelps. Colin joined me as we paddled and chatted across the lake.
So Colin, what makes Phelps such an outdoor paradise?
Well, most people are surprised that it's here. It's not that well known. It's kind of a little Northwood secret. This area has one of the highest density of freshwater lakes in the world.
Well, Colin, it's our job to tell the world about this hidden gem. But with the number of lakes in the area, there's plenty of room for everyone to come up and have a great time. We were canoeing on one of the smaller motorless lakes. Let's head to a larger lake and speed things up a little.
All right, I am so excited. We're headed out to the sandbar on this beautiful pontoon boat, which is huge, for a great lunch with my new friends, but I don't know. I thought I'd take something a little smaller.
You'll see all sorts of motorized and non-motorized vehicles out on the water. It really doesn't matter how you get there. One of Phelps' best meeting places is on the sandbar. And yup, someone even brought along a grill for lunch.
You know, there's always something, a lot of activity for kids. And of course you have all the jet skiers and, you know, tubing as well, different things like that for kids. Just a great place to everybody to gather and party and have a good time, and people you don't even know each other. Next thing you know, you're having a good time with everybody. It's just a great place to be and come.
We met a lot of new friends out on the sandbar. It's easy to see what draws people to Phelps, along with the water and woods that surround it. Doesn't this look like fun? It's all waiting for you the next time you visit Phelps, the wonder of the North Woods. I'm Emmy Fink, and this is truly how you discover Wisconsin. Woohoo! For more information and bonus video from the episode, go to discoverwisconsin.com. While you're there, click on the Cadiddle link to watch entire episodes from this season or past seasons. And don't forget, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discover Wisconsin Radio all across the state.
The turtles are on the other side of the lake.
All right, well then we're going to the other side. Come on.
Oh, come on!
Come on!